Nothing too dramatic happened. But let's go over to that untitled folder, file, click on that, and there it is in the center. Even more nice, or quite nicely, it is actually called Fire Pit. So over here on the layers palette, right, I have a background layer, that's just white, and I have a layer called Fire Pit. I can click this eyeball on and off, and it is hiding or revealing that Fire Pit label. Or layer, sorry, not label, layer. Okay, what do I do now with this Fire Pit layer? I want to move it. It's going to go one of these 16 spaces. I don't know which one, so I'm just going to drop it somewhere for the time being. So if you're looking over here at these tools, right, these tools running up and down here, you might wonder, hey, which of these is going to move that sucker around? This hand looks promising. Let's click on that hand. It's called the hand tool. If I do that and I come over here, nothing is happening. Nothing. That's not the tool you want. We'll talk about the hand tool just in a little bit here. The tool you actually want is the very top one. It is the Move tool, and it is keyboard shortcut V. You maybe can see that if I hover. So if you click V on your keyboard, you don't know this already, you will soon, you get to the Move tool. I'm just going to click on it. So I'm in the Move tool, and I'm in the Fire Pit layer over here. And that means I can put this anywhere I want. Let's say I want it in this one, the lower down there. And I want to try to fit it in these guides. It's kind of difficult right now. Am I lining it up carefully? I would like to get closer. What do I do to get closer? I'm going to show you a couple of techniques for zooming in and zooming out. One is this magnifying glass down here. That'll work for you, the zoom tool. So if you click on the magnifying glass, click on this, it zooms you in. If you hold down the hold down the option key, it actually zooms you back out. So the magnifier is one. You also have view, zoom in, and zoom out. This I think you should learn right away. You'll see it's the command key on your keyboard plus the plus sign, or the command key plus the minus sign. So I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go, the command, click, click, click. Oh, where is it? Oh my gosh, where is it? Let's use your hand tool now. The hand tool lets you navigate around a canvas, right? So the hand tool is not moving your Fire Pit. It's actually moving the whole image. So the Move tool moves a layer. The hand tool moves a canvas. So Move tool selected. Fire Pit selected. Now I can be really, really careful and particular about lining this up. Photoshop's going to do something really helpful for you here. You'll see as you get close to this line, it sort of turns it into that color. What did it just do it for me? Sometimes turns it into like a magenta color, saying you nailed it. You can use the, if you have directional keys on your keyboard, left and right keys, you can also make slight little nudges with that. You can zoom in even a little closer, get that hand tool. You know what else? You can click on the hand tool, but try just using the space bar. Anytime you use the space bar, it turns into the hand tool. So I'm going to just nudge, nudge, nudge this sucker over using my Move. Going to nudge, nudge, and I'm going to hit the space bar right now, right? Just touch the space bar, gets me back to the hand. I'm going to say, how does it look? Am I within my guidelines? I'm zoomed in quite dramatically here, and I am so happy. So now I'm going to hit Command minus, 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 minus to come back out. So there we are. The Fire Pit is now located down there. I'm going to do one more layer so that you can see how we do this. I know this is a bit of a long video, but I want to do one more layer. So I did this video already. I did this file already. So let's go to this one. Okay. I am in the background layer and I have this picture of a beer cap. I definitely want to be able to read that correctly. So I want to pivot this counterclockwise, in fact 180 degrees. I want to flip this from top to bottom. Image rotation. I could go clockwise 90 degrees, right? and then I could go clockwise 90 degrees again, or I just could have gone 180 from the very beginning. Okay, I'm going to go to the crop tool. I'm just going to hit letter C on my keyboard. I am going to pull these handles in. I am going to make a crop that makes me so darn happy. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit the enter or return key to commit that. Now I'm going to bring this into my untitled file. For this, I'm going to show you a different technique, one that maybe is going to be more familiar. It's going to feel a little bit more like word processing. I'm going to go edit. I'm going to go select, pardon me. I'm going to go select all, which is Command A. Then I'm going to go edit, copy, Command C, just like it is in a Word document or a text edit document. Okay, so I have selected all, I have copied it. Now I'm going to come over to the untitled and I'm going to go edit, paste, just like in word processing, Command V, and there it is. I'm going to use my move tool. I'm going to drop this one over here. I'm going to zoom in nice and tight, nudge that sucker around, use spacebar, hand tool, nudge that into place. I am happy. Okay. One thing though that changed here, when I did the copy paste, my layer here, right, my layer with the beer cap is called layer 1. It's called layer 1 because that's what it was called way back here. Well, it didn't have a name. The other one is called fire pit because when I duplicated it, I got a chance to name it. So when you get 16 images coming up here, you're going to want to know which image is which when you want to start moving them around. So how do I change that layer 1 to call it a name? You're going to hover your mouse or your right over it. You're going to lightly click on it, kind of double click on it. Right? I'm going to do it again. Lightly double click on it. I'm going to call that beer cap. Sometimes this thing happens if you click on it too fast. It pulls up this thing called layer style. It's annoying. I actually don't like this part of Photoshop, but we're just going to cancel. So again, if I were to double click on Fire Pit, I could rename it. But if I kind of funny click on it, I will get caught in this layer style. Just cancel it out. So I brought in 2 layers. Your job will be to bring in all 16 layers. Probably have a little bit more to say after that, but I'm going to carry on without you having to listen to me. Thank you very much. That's it for this vid.